Hey everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for April. I'm Sardek, and with me in the booth tonight is Soul.
Good evening, everyone.
We've got 9 matches tonight, one of which is the continuation of the postponed match at the end of last night. So might as well get the party started. Up first, we have WarpedEdge versus Cup. Chaos versus I'm So Goddamn Sorry. We had some problems with Piercing Strike because I had forgotten to apply a patch. I had made a change to it and didn't apply it. So
these things happen.
What? Well, one sec. Let's try this again, this time without breaking things.
That's generally a good idea.
Anyways, let me drop back in here to share that screen again, because that probably just fell off. Alrighty, so for WarpedEdge, we have Richard the Knight with Item, Hamido, Lucky, and Move HP up. Chloe the Samurai with Precision, Auto Potion, Magic Attack up, and Equip Gun. BB the Ninja with Jump, Arrow Guard, Jump +2 and Move +2. And Joey the Squire with Steel, Meatbone Slash, Equip Armor, and Move +1. Double Chaos Blades. And on the other side for Cups, I'm So Goddamn Sorry, we have What Is That Hat, the Summoner, with Yidang Magic, MA Save, Equip Armor, and Guts. 2 Reused, the Priest, with Time Magic, Auto Potion, Short Charge, and Float. Doug Dimmadome, the Thief, with Precision, Weapon Guard, Abandon, and Move +2. And Afterthought the Chemist with Basic Skill Regenerator, Equip Shield, and Sicken. Going to large, 115.
So let's see if this time, a piercing strike that doesn't pierce through the rest of the code and just say bypass end opponent.
It's reminding me of an old webcomic from the early 2000s called Kid Rad. Anyways, this one's starting out much the same as it started out last night, with that summoner just going to ruin that ninja.
It's okay, the ninja will dodge this time, right?
I don't believe they have any M-evade.
Not innately. That's kind of the ninja's biggest weakness, is magic will just ruin them.
Although it did take the follow-up from Doug Dimmadome. No crit this time, so she did live.
Things are already playing out different. Oh, it was worn. That's why I was like, wow, this Pro Shell wore off quick. I was like, oh yeah, it was worn. That's why.
We've seen this one before. It's not a lot of AI stuff that has been done, but, like, I really appreciate conceptually that, the AI priorities does actually matter. Like, we've seen it matter in a bunch of different ways. And, like, it's only scratching the surface of what we're going to do with it, but, like, seeing it as proof of concept now just makes me excited for what'll come after.
Oh, for sure. The thing I'm excited with the new controls will be to hopefully situations where, like, you want a character explicitly use an ability and not their normal attack, you can maybe kind of nudge it in favor of go for the ability instead.
Interesting that the summoner didn't want to do anything there.
Hey, sometimes the AI is just like, I need a break.
This is the
It's okay.
Warped versus Cup end of the winners bracket from last night.
Doing a rematch on it due to an issue with Piercing Strike. Man, they just really don't like this Squire. They're just chasing him down alone.
Ever the way with Squires, as I hear told.
Is that why most of the units die young? Hellcry Punch, there goes the weapon.
Fortunately, not our errant piercing striker. That is Doug Dimmadome, who is berserked, so even if it was still broken, we'd never know. It's a Demi 2 coming out of that priest, I believe.
Yep. And it'll have a slightly lower hit rate, I believe, because what was broken was a wizard staff, which is MA and a frog. But that summoner hasn't lost any MA, so let's see what if he does not take that Squire out. Squire just takes it to the face.
That was not a small hit either.
No. And that Squire's doing a good job of just keeping that thief right there doing nothing.
Although the Squire ain't doing a whole lot either, so...
Yeah, so they're kind of going 1-for-1 on the trade. But I mean, also the Summoner is there. But I imagine the Summoner's next turn, he's going to kill that Squire. Assuming he has the MP to do so. He definitely does.
No,
he goes for a shot into the back lines. And the ninja decides not to go for a mid-charge, instead just hitting the priest.
I think she didn't appreciate the damage she would take back.
Well, I think that was... Oh, yeah, the feedback damage. Fair enough.
Yeah, they do see that.
Which is also fascinating, that they actually see they'll take the feedback damage.
Well, it has to do with the way that I apply it. It works the same way as, like, Worker 8's work abilities in vanilla.
Ah, okay.
So I apply it in the same way so that it does get seen.
See the Leviathan come down. 683! Oh!
Yeah, summoners do a lot of damage.
I'm gonna have to guess that was a best compat, though, considering we were seeing 330 on that Squire. Which 330 is a lot of damage, in fairness. 600? No, you're down.
I mean, lacking Pro Shell like they do, you're going to see bigger numbers.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. Leo, that's... I want to say Aquarius is best. Yup. We looked this up yesterday.
This time she's going to go for the damage, but smartly goes for a jump. Won't be a mid-charge, but it will do some damage. And gets her out of that summon.
Dimmadome losing his weapon.
I mean, that just basically makes Dimmadome a largely useless unit at this point. Well, I mean, 9 PA is not nothing.
This summoner's running out of juice. Does the chemist have ambrosias or ethers for him? Well, I guess it doesn't matter because his Warren has not been lowered the way Omega's has been.
We're seeing those Chaos Blade swings. 35. This is probably his last summon. Down
Priest
goes
is
Priest.
down.
I imagine the Kimsel's taking her up. Summoner doesn't put anyone down with that one.
I think Ifrit is the free one, so he should be able to just chain cast it.
Yeah, it is. That one's the one that's free currently. Tries to steal his weapon, but doesn't take. So I have a question real quick.
I have an answer.
Now both technically a weapon and a shield. Can you disarm a book?
Yes. There's still a weapon in the code. I haven't played with that. It's something I intend to fix later, but I thought it was unlikely to come up, so I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, I think we've seen like one. I think it was in the preseason. We saw a match where I believe it was a summoner had both book and staff and got weapon broke. Well, there goes Doug Dimmadome. He's off to the Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Yeah, it broke the staff and he was attacking with the book.
Then attacked with the book.
I was like, oh, that's not supposed to happen. Oh well, whatever. It's the preseason, who cares?
Also, I'm curious if you're looking at giving the current books to more units maybe next month.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, not next month, the month following.
Okay, because I was gonna say, mediators could use a little sauce as a base class still, and you can't put in a set, like, Equip Shield doesn't work for the books, so it gives them something also somewhat unique. Or at least limited club.
Yeah, like, my general idea for this is that, these are going to give, passives that aren't just copies of existing things.
Yeah.
Like, brand new passives that only exist on books.
That's pretty sick.
Because it'll be relatively simple to do.
And there we go. Priest manages the Demi to take one down.
Game 1 goes to Cup. But yeah, I don't have any precise plans for what those things are going to be yet. It's just
But that's the concept.
Yeah. Mostly I just made these as they were to see if it was even reasonably possible to do with things that already exist.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm gonna want to do that. I'll probably put Lucky on one of them.
That'd be nice.
That seems fine. But I don't want to be pigeonholed in on anything. This was just a test.
Yeah. So the short version is, you all fucking enjoy your Magic Attack Up book while it lasts.
Yeah, basically, that's almost a certainty going to be gone in 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, mostly, I wanted to get a little bit of extra data here, because, mages just aren't used as often as non-mages, and I want to see how hard I have to push before that changes. And y'all are seeing how disastrously good summoners can be now, but
Yeah.
is that going to last?
Well, yeah, the question is, would Summoners still be considered good if you took away the Magic Attack Up book? Because the thing is, I think anyone could have said, yeah, Magic Attack Up plus Short Charge is going to be strong.
I mean, you say that, but, look at how many people
Whether
are
it will
running
be-
summoners in this event. 3?
1 sec. I don't know about that, because I remember the second most equipped item was the Magic Attack Up book. Give me 1 sec.
Loading up the data analytics.
Yep. Loading it up real fast. It won't take long to get an answer to that question.
2 charms.
Summoner, there are 6. And if you're curious, the most used job is Lancer with 10.
Man, that can't be right, can it? Like, there has to be more priests and chemists than that, right?
Well, this is the main job.
Oh.
Yeah, so that they're like people are using chemist and priest as the side job a lot of times, probably.
I mean, also, you do see a lot of chemists and priests. Like, where are they on the numbers list?
Good question. It says chemist 4 and priest 5.
So yeah, those weren't going to be uncommon or anything.
Yeah. So the thing is, 6 means there are more summoners than priests or chemists, but the numbers are all pretty close. Dancer and Oracle both have 1 if you're curious.
Yeah, not a lot of those.
But there were 2 mediators, which that's a job we ain't seen much of at all.
When all you guys joined, that was like the month 1. Nice meatbone slash.
Very strong.
Yeah, when y'all joined, that was like the month 1. Like, oh man, mediators are too good compared to arena. Let's show them, and then they were good, but not too good.
Yeah.
Because, like, we have a lot of powerful stuff on physical classes here, which is why I'm so, like, fuck it, let's give mages something really powerful and see, like, if it's really that big a deal. Like, are all the top tables going to be the summoner teams, or are they going to just kind of peter out in the mid? Like,
well, my point on it being strong isn't necessarily will be completely over-centralizing, as much as it, without question, will be a strong option. It'd be like if you gave the attack up book as an option to squires or something.
I mean, like, basically what I'm looking at with this is, like, what if I just cut in half the CT of every single spell? Like, are mages playable now? Like, are they good?
That would probably help, because to me, one of the things that kind of holds mages back, and part of the reason why Priest became so popular so quickly, was the fact that Priest became completely immune to damage while casting. Because of this, 1, the AI would ignore them, but 2, they don't have to deal with mid-charge damage. When physical damage was already high, and you're risking casting a spell and getting mid-charged, you just went from might live the hit to definitely dead. Or at least critical.
I did tamp
so
down on some of the most egregious physical violations, but yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing, is it's a question of risk versus reward. Because the mages would probably be better if they were consistently hitting at least 2 units, but the AI doesn't like to aim in ways that has that happen too often.
That's more a timing thing than anything else.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, it may very well be drop charging down to 2. Drop, like, all the spells by, like, half almost, and see what happens.
I mean, that's basically give everything short charge, and then they can manually take magic attack up. Which is why I was asking, like, well, what if?
Yeah.
Like, what if they have both? That's functionally the same as removing the book and just cutting every spell in half. Like, so is that too much? Like, what does it take to make people play mages?
To be honest with you, I think one of the biggest things for people to play mages is kind of a little bit of it, besides risk reward, is having the AI actually not be stupid. A good example of that is where I was in the chat and mentioned this and asked, why the fuck did my summoner both cast Moogle and then walk into the enemy summoner's Leviathan instead of out of?
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, like, it's shit like that that makes the risk of mages a little higher than anything that's instant. Because they may just go, well, I'm going to take my action and do something in the future, and never get that turn because they die. I don't think mages are innately bad. In terms of mages that are bad, I'm not convinced by wizards. But I think that's just because they're... generally speaking, as a base class, I think there are better options. I think the black magic set is probably fine.
You were saying, Fig?
He got inspired real quick. What happened to Knights Inspire? There it is. See, he's real inspired. Oh, Spell Absorb. That's not something we see too often.
Just needed the MP, I guess.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure if... Well, yeah, 25 should be enough to cast something with what he already had. This is the first match. It's the makeup match. And, well, there he goes again. Bye, Summoner.
We had to postpone the last match last night because there was a bug with God damn it,
Piercing Strike.
Piercing Strike, yeah.
Well, I think it's more that Warp thought that that wasn't happening today. That the makeup was going to be tomorrow instead.
None of the ROMs have music. This is me playing Final Fantasy Tactics soundtrack in Media Player Classic.
Yeah, the music is intentionally disabled.
Because most arenas play at increased speed, so you would get the music at, like, super fast forward speed if it wasn't disabled.
You know, sometimes you just run a Chaos Blade and let the Chaos Blade do the work for you. Game 2 goes to Chaos.
And we're going to Game 3.
Jack Garland would be proud.
Yeah, this is what it would sound like if it was
What happened to the thief? Got hit by a Chaos Blade and the Chaos Blade proc. Crystal. Boom. Chaos Blade has a chance to immediately inflict Crystal, meaning there is no death, it is just, you are now a Crystal. The compensation is Chaos Blade is pretty poor damage. Very poor damage, honestly. Technically, its damage got buffed just so they'd be convinced to use it instead of not swing at all.
Yeah, I thought
Oh boy, that's an overloaded summon coming down.
Yeah, I figured giving it 5 like Nagrarok was not going to be too much.
I mean, that female samurai had some pretty high damage predictions, so I don't blame this thief for trying to steal her.
Ninja not messing around. That's a big shuriken. I like how we've kind of come full circle on ninjas. Like, for a while, they were run around and use shurikens, and that was their whole deal. And then they became the big berserkers, and now they're back to, like, run around, throw shuriken. Well, at least the chemist heals. Didn't throwing books do something absolutely insane? How exactly did you patch it, Claudius? Oh wait, I know why. I figured it out. That is because you are operating on February's ROM, and
Yeah.
Inspire was made in April. It did not exist yet.
Yes, it didn't exist yet, so there you go. I just realized I was muted. I had actually said the same thing a minute ago.
Well,
I was like, Inspire was just added. That might be why.
yeah, so the ROM released, or I always release the ROM at the end of the month instead of before, because I don't finish making it until, like, usually a day or two after the preseason. So I don't release it until the month is complete.
It's also not uncommon for you to have to make fixes even during the tournament itself.
Right, which is why I hold it until the month is done.
This basically allows people to use the ROM to make some level of prediction, but can't, like, fully just, sit there and run it until they find an optimized set.
Yeah, like, I like the drama of people figuring it out live in, like, a week or two without the ability to exhaustively test it when I do new formats. But I also like to leave a format open for a couple of months, so that we can get that refined testing. So we just kind of go back and forth on which ones we do which months.
I mean, to be honest, I've thought about a few times once things settle down a bit more for me IRL, that I may try and run a smaller tourney as well after the main tourney.
Yeah,
to
I
let
mean,
people test out stuff that maybe they didn't get a chance to do in the main tourney or stuff like that.
yeah, I mean, by all means, anybody who wants to take the monthly ones I drop and do little side events, like, knock yourself out. Like, especially if you want to do it in the downtime where I'm, like, building the new format.
Yep.
And yeah.
That was my plan, basically, while you're building the new format and all, and that would also give you a little more data to work with in theory as well. My plan was effectively, once I have the time, to basically, like, hey, here we go, guys. I'm going to open it up on Monday. We're going to run the tourney on, like, Friday and Saturday. And have it done in 2 nights. Obviously, this means there will not be 32 participants.
I mean, given how it's a lot of double participant, like, you could do a 16, which is like, if you single a limit, that's just 15 matches, which is easily doable in 2 nights. Like, it's that I'm doing double elimination and 32 people that makes it take 11 days.
Yeah. A draft tourney is an interesting idea as well. Though that's something, I think that's something we'd probably do once. One, after the AI changes, and two, after things have kind of settled some more. That way, because that's the kind of thing you'd need a lot of time to set up. Because you need people interested, set up the logistics, and then having someone run. We'll set up the logistics, and then having a time for people to pick their teams. But it's definitely a fun idea. That priest has exactly 2 health left. She had just enough to live through that.
Now 182.
That will not be enough to save her from the ninja. This might be enough to save her, though.
The regen at the end of the move?
No, the spell that's coming out is going to kill the ninja.
I guess that's one way to handle it.
Also, being immune to damage helps. Well... Oh, well, the ninja tried to redirect it. It just unfortunately missed the one person it would have killed. Speaking of missing things that are dead, poor samurai not getting up. See an Inspire out of the Knight, and if I was not mistaken, I think a minute ago I saw his Chaos Blade get ripped off. So Inspire's about all he's going to be doing.
Yeah, it looks like you did in fact forget to give heals to your priest.
Like I said, tactically chose not to. Well, wait, hold on. This is, Cups. You're talking about Cups team, right?
Green team, so yes.
She has healing. She has Rejuvenate.
I haven't seen her cast it.
I mean, it's... I've loaded the team up. It's checked in the builder. She just ain't used it. Oh, it was the squire that lost it. My bad. It is the knight who lost his heart to that... Oh, no. The samurai lost her heart. Never mind. I missaw. He's uncorruptible. That is an Overload Demi 2. And also that samurai's charmed. That's... Things are not looking too good for Chaos right now.
I mean, they got rid of the summoner, so they're not looking bad.
They got rid of the summoner and... Well, they got rid of the summoner, but the squire lost his Chaos Blade. So he's really not doing anything for offense anymore.
So really, both teams are kind of a little bit missing an arm.
Yep. And also, they have the samurai charmed. It is down to the knight, Chaos Blade Knight, who has Hamido. Well, never mind. It's fine. The squire's down. This samurai is a big threat against her own team.
That's Steelheart for you. Come back!
Steelheart on a samurai with a gun. I mean, have you seen how nice that thief's hat is? I'd simp too.
Will work for hat.
I mean, look how long that feather is on that hat. It's like his entire torso. I don't even know what bird he could have possibly got that from.
Ostrich, maybe.
Oh, that's what you get. That's what you fucking get. Why'd you walk up and punch it?
Do
that
it again.
Was
Second verse.
Entirely your fault. No, okay, I was about to say, not again. I think the knight's gonna have just enough to live another gunshot. Oh, actually, where he moved blocked the gunshot. Oh, now they're both charmed. Well, one charm wears off. And thankfully the knight doesn't really want to go hit his samurai. Yeah. Steelheart tends to be a bitch. Ooh. She'd have put him down immediately if she hit. I don't know if hitting her was the play there.
I don't know, seems good to me.
Well, she's not gotten her turn and a chance to take another shot at him yet.
And that's why...
Well, he double turned. Yep, that's why. That makes sense.
I saw her CT after the first hit and knew that was a double turn. Yeah, the thief does in fact know that he gets to double turn her and saw that he had a kill and took it. FFT AI is just disgustingly good.
I'll be honest, the party was really hoping, as you said that the knight would just Amito and Chaos play the thief. Is disgustingly good, and then the thief commits suicide to the knight.
Well, yeah, they don't see reactions. I do know how I could make them see reactions, but that gets awkward because then like they'll just not do anything sometimes.
Yeah, that doesn't sound ideal. Oh, he's firing on all cylinders with his Hamitos. He's just not managed to actually land it yet. The play here is the knight continues to Hamito until he lands a chaos effect. At which point, he just has to get the chemist. Oh, now that's a play. Steel Alacrity is a pretty disgusting play, honestly.
Yeah, let's just keep him charmed and drain him to 1 speed so that he can kill us both with Hamito anyways.
That's true. Thief's at least blocking every time. Chemist is trying to let the thief know that this is going to end poorly.
Yeah, use Vital Strike. He can't Hamito that one.
That was what I was talking about earlier with hopefully we can get the AI to focus.
Oh, no, wait.
Abilities.
You can Hamito Vital Strike. It's weapon range.
Oh. Huh. Well, even still, going for the Vital Strike means a higher crit rate.
Sure, yeah.
Versus just doing a normal swing. Well, there goes his knife. And that was the abandoned short edge weapon guard. So he just lost all his evasion, basically. Other than his class and assessor.
Yeah, if he doesn't have... If he wasn't the one with disarm, that's real not good.
No, he does not have disarm.
That was on the Squire, I guess?
That was on the Squire on the other team. I think. Wait. No, because he doesn't have disarm. But the Squire is what got disarm. Who has disarm?
Temporal Strike.
Warp Squire does. Okay.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll definitely do some damage. I don't think it's I'll be honest, speed up here probably isn't a bad idea. Because this is effectively down to, does he Hamito Chaos Blade or not? And this thief really wants to charm. Well, he got his Hamito Chaos Blade. There, both of them.
Yep, both of them. Chaos takes it 2-1. And we go next to Cup versus Soul 2. I'm So Goddamn Sorry versus Evolution Rifle Association.
Let's see how the IRA performs now. It does very little damage, Claudius. The thing is, you're banking on a 40% to delete a unit. And that's assuming you take Lucky, which is expensive.
Anyways, for Cup, you just saw him. What is that hat? Summoner. Yin Yang Magic, MA Save, Equip Armor, and Guts. 2 reused the Priest with Time Magic, Auto Potion, Short Charge, and Float. Doug Dimmadome the Thief with Precision, Weapon Guard, Abandon, and Move +2. God, 25% CEV, 40% Weapon Evade, and 24%... Yeah, that Hamido was never, ever landing. And Afterthought the Chemist with Basic Skill Regenerator, Equip Shield, and Sicken. On the other side, for the IRA, we have Hunter Stan the Trent with Blessing of Nature, Patty the Paladin with Basic Skill, Auto Potion, Magic Attack Up, and Equip Gun, Lobbyist the Mediator with Item, Throw Item, Hamido, and Equip Shield, and Waldo the Engineer with Steel, Arrow Guard, Deadshot, and Maintenance. Going to large 50.
My only hope is Waldo there doesn't get stuck trying to shoot that thief, because that ain't happening. Yep, this is the IRA, the Evolution Rifle Association. And they have their tree they all hang out on the top of, waiting for everything.
But yeah, Cup, if you look at the card when I load it for the next match, you'll see that I add Warped VSOL 2 and Cup VSOL 2 both preloaded.
Yep, that way whichever team lost, they win against Sultan. We see an opening haste 2, catches 3. Fortunately, the guns are not going to be able to do too much right here. But we'll see a Blessing of Nature come out. And it hits everyone.
That's a real high roll, too.
Here comes the Harung. So, yeah, no, that was a huge high roll. The tree is going to do its job now and go into the enemy team. Unfortunately, I get the feeling Waldo is just going to shoot that thief because it's his only target. But that thief's all physical evasion. And, why was that 100% hit, right?
Probably because it was an engineer rifle.
Oh yeah, duh, engineer rifles no evade. Never mind. Never mind. I forgot about that.
Guarded that one, though.
Yep, the 24 from the elf mantle will be coming in handy there.
The 48, thanks to the abandon.
Yep. Piercing Strike rips off one of the pro shells.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, I really hope that that engineer doesn't get caught by this, or I'm going to feel real bad. He had Innocent, and it wore off just before that went off. Why did I even give him Innocent if it's not going to do anything?
I mean, it does on the small map. This was just the largest large map.
Yeah, it's just poor timing. See the lobbyist move back, and Phillips Engineer. Innocent makes you effectively immune to anything involving faith. Because it sets your faith to 0. All those pro shells getting ripped off.
Why did I give you Innocent?
Blessing of Nature, try and get those pro shells back up. Gets one. Ifrit, does it get blocked? Nope, it goes through. But he heals most of it back. Ooh, Strix Feather Arrow. And they're just ignoring the thief now. Well, let's see if the Paladin can do anything, because all of them are lined up beautifully right now. So 3 range doesn't matter if all of them are lined up. 221, and then moves back. But that's going to put him and... That's going to be 3 people getting hit by that Leviathan. And the Pro Shells just wore out.
Well, at least it's not innocent. Oh,
True. Didn't the tree moved in to heal?
I mean, that's a pretty big heal. That might have been worth it.
Yeah, that is a huge heal. That may save a couple people's lives. I think that engineers. Oh, the engineer dodged. I think the Paladin did go down though.
Looks like it.
Which is surprising at 505 and just got healed for 300. So. Well, defy pain. Walk up, get ready to go shoot a summoner. Ooh, steals the engineer rifle. Or steals the heart of the engineer rifle, rather. Okay, that's true. It's overload on a high faith. Yep, fair enough. I didn't catch the overload. Demi 2. Doesn't land. Lobbyist puts the thief down. Almost tries to put his friend down. We don't take kindly to traitors here. Yes, Fairy revives in this. Steals some MP. Oh, and gets an MA save. That's not true. I'm pretty sure she used Asuna at one point.
Clarity breaks the charm. Just in time for him to go. Nice.
Yep, and it's a 4-on-1. And she does not have life, if I'm not mistaken. Well, now she doesn't have a life.
That's okay. She'll get it back in the load state.
Let's wind time back a little bit. Let's see how things turn out on the small map. Let's see if the IRA takes it 2-0.
The IRA...
Or if, yeah, sorry, you know. It happens. Or if Cups, I'm so goddamn sorry, has to apologize for the brutal round 2. We'll see what happens.
Well, with that summoner...
Moves up, does not cast. And gets an immediate charm. Haste to, but actively opts to not... Oh, that was probably range, actually. Never mind. Probably couldn't catch the summoner as well. Well, let's see how 4-Man Blessing of Nature goes this time. I got 2.
About what's expected.
Gets the Charm Purified. And the Force Field comes out to get Pro Shell on everybody. But this does mean that all 4 of them are in a nice little clump right there. And it's the Summoner's turn. And they are letting the magic fly. And with that Pro Shell ripped off, dodge or die. Dodge it was.
Only hit 2 targets and both of them survived just fine.
Oh, here comes the Leaf Dance on 3.
It's good damage, but nothing lethal from that side either.
That's 2 MA saves. And down goes the summoner.
Yeah, can't MA save that.
I mean, if he had guts, he could have.
Yeah, fair point.
Oh, she has full life. I missed that when I was looking at her before. So see, the summoner's back up with his 2 MA.
Yeah, and also, that looks like a priest casting a non-time magic spell, so there you go, Cup.
Yeah, see, the priest has healing.
Well, revival anyways.
Yeah, that's a form of healing. Or necromancy, your pick. Yep, here comes another Leviathan. I will say I'm glad that I gave the IRA a fair bit of magic evasion, because I had a suspicion that magic was going to be fairly strong. Tree moves into it, goes for Blessing, catches 1. He makes sure that they get the pro shells they need as well, though. Shoot him. No. I believe Claude was talking about your Samurai Warp. They get warned again, as everyone chooses just to not hit the summoner.
Well, they see how much damage they'll take if they do, so...
Yeah. They managed to redirect it so that only 1 got hit, and he managed to live through everything.
I mean, it was the winner's bracket warped, so you weren't out no matter what happened.
And it's blocked. Thief is going for Time Strike on the tree, I believe. See another Warden come out. Damage split. Heals up the Mediator. He'll now live through that summon. He'll definitely live through it now. Thief goes down. That's a pretty big kill to get because now my team won't get... Oh, and there goes some armor. But now the Thief won't be ripping off Pro Shell from everyone and forcing my team to reapply it. That could have been a huge frog. And the Thief is back up. Priest is out of MP, so going for those frog procs. See a Leaf Dance to try and put that Thief right back down, and gets it.
Keeps ticking up that summoner, though.
Yeah, that's kind of the concern, and with all that MA, the feedback will be huge. Not to mention the summon itself. But it looks like the IRA is more than content on killing everyone but the summoner first. Ooh, Fairy to pick up 2! That's the last of MP. Oh, misses the Thief, though. Tree puts the Priest right back down. I think that Summoner's now out of MP, and they'll have to Spell Absorb to get some back. Gunshot is blocked. Can't block the Engineer's Rifle, though. Well, he's going to go for an Ifrit. Phoenix down to pick up the Thief. Ifrit lands on 3. Steelheart misses. Tree lands 3 blessings of nature. And down goes the chemist. Thief manages to critically dodge. But
Not that
can't
one,
dodge
though.
both. I think with that, it's a permanent 4-on-1.
I mean, maybe he walks into a magic spirit.
True, he might steal walk into a magic spirit or pick up a crystal. Nope, not in time.
Or just die. Who got game 1?
It was the IRA.
Alright, so they take it 2-0. Anyways, up next we have Ajorably 2 versus Void. Sklorno offense versus the
GG
Hankies. For Sklorno offense, we have Milford the Thief with Jump, MP Switch, Jump +3, and Equip Spear. Denver the Thief with Sword Magic, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Equip Sword. Scarborough the Thief with Time Magic, HP Restore, 2 swords, and Move +2. And Howick the Thief with White Magic, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. On the other side, for the Hankies, we have Cornwallis the Lancer with Basic Skill, Hamido, 2 Lances, and Sicken. Autumn the Samurai with Talk Skill, Meatbone Slash, Concentrate, and Teleport. Simon the Paladin with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Move HP Up. And Amber the Knight with Item, Throw Item, Arrow Guard, and Defense Up. Going to large, 45.
Let's see if Skullroller's offense can steal a victory for them quickly, or if the Hankies are going to put them down. Yeah, I think the only thing I'd state is
185 hit points? And that's
Yeah.
fully equipped? What is he wearing?
all speed. It's flash hat, secret clothes, sprint shoes.
Good God.
I mean, 12 speed thief. Look what it needs to mimic a fraction of its previous speed. Yeah, unfortunately, the very tanky team of the Hankies is probably going to be a bit of an advantage.
Hanky tankers.
Yeah, they're going to need... The thieves are going to need to kill very quickly, and that's not happening so far. Okay, so Hawick, you're going to need to steal something. Stealing someone's life for 600 damage is definitely an option. It took me a minute to realize why. That Lancer's undead, isn't he?
Sure is.
That would be why.
Is that a full life being cast?
That's
Sure
a full
is.
life being cast. So, Lancer, do you dodge? Yep, nope, nope. He's now full of life, which means he's dead. Ambrosia to get the Paladin back up. Honestly, for the Thieves, that's pretty big. That was a 600 HP unit just put down. Oh, and the double hit from the deadly poison. Hawick's now going to pick up their ally. be honest with you, I'm not sure if it wouldn't have just been better to go with normal life. They're gonna die in one hit anyways. You know?
Not an unreasonable assertion.
But to be fair, that's probably the tankiest one on the team at 275, but I feel like most optimized units can do about 250 to 300 at least. Especially with no pro shell involved. Well, I mean, I guess to be fair, would have died there. And that's true, Fig. The full life did kill the Lancer. Which life most definitely wouldn't. MP switch. Ooh, and steals the Paladin's heart. The thieves aren't out of this yet.
Looking in a good position, actually.
Yeah, like, this turned around quick. Cures the charm, but that's still taking up that knight's turn. They get down the samurai. Tries to steal his heart again, but doesn't succeed this time. This thief is being judged and is found wanting. The thief poisons the, well, I say poisons, but uses deadly poison, rather. And then charmed. So, here's a question, though. Is that Lancer about to stand up? Breaks the charm, but puts him down. It's a solo knight now. He does get up, but just runs away. Yeah, always feels bad to see an undead unit stand up and being critical.
I think I'm going to make undead stand up at, like, 175.
I would say just let him be half health. Because even if after 3 turns that Lancer got up with 300 health, like, I don't think that's that big a deal, because he effectively had to wait 3 turns. And then hit a coin flip. Let's see if the thieves can steal this 2-0. They rush in immediately on the samurai, poisoning her. Yes, I'm fine with 595 HP undead tanks that are dead to just a single full life. They get up with 300, that's still, like, okay. A single life spell would do the same thing without them being undead. And do it faster. Yeah, these thieves went in and they said, no, 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 we do not let them do anything. Credit where it's due. I'll be honest, this is not the way I thought this match was going to go.
Actually, Kjata, yes it does.
Does that work on full life, though?
No, full life isn't holy, but cure and rejuve are.
So yeah, it works on the cure and rejuve, but on full life it's irrelevant.
Or even if it is holy, that impacts XA, which is chance to hit, not the amount of damage it does.
Also, Kjata, to be fair, the healing magic is actually Holy Element. Like Cure and Rejuve are, at least.
Yeah, like Strength and Holy does improve Cure and Rejuve.
Yep. And we see the full life mist this time. That Lancer's gonna get to show what he can do.
Fun fact, Kjata, I didn't know that either until, like, earlier this week.
What, that the healing magics were holy, or that holy worked on them?
That Holy worked on him.
Oh, I had figured that was the intent because of the holy boosting staff we have.
It would lower the chance warped. It affects the to-hit calculation, not the damage done.
Oh, and we see a proc to end round 2. We're 1-1. The Hankies brought the offense this time. I really think this matchup hinges on that Lancer. Because when he's allowed to go in, he just ends somebody immediately. So in a way, it's a fair fight. He can take one of them out in one hit. They can take him out in one hit. Haste 2, speaking of misses, it missed the initial thief. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'll admit, Kjata, I find the Chaos Ring a little too risky for my taste, but it is nice to see it on occasion. I imagine it's taken for both the PA and the speed, so that he can line up jumps better, and to just do double hits better. Speaking of doing them better, can't do them much better than putting them down. Yeah, you didn't take it for the jump. I realized you were wielding double spears and wouldn't be jumping anyways after I said it. But yeah. Oh, and the Hamido puts another down. Gives the Lancer a pep talk, but I'll be honest, I don't think he needs one. He's doing fine. Full life comes out to pick up an ally instead of put that Lancer down. Yep, Hamido has always been strong. It's why it's expensive.
Oh, there was a while when it actually wasn't all that good. But then, suddenly, it was good again.
Well, Hamido's strength is directly tied to...
When guns weren't good yet, and ninjas were, like, throwing for, like, most of your hit points.
If you can be in range.
Yeah, like the 8 range throwing star ninjas when guns sucked, Hamido didn't do shit.
Yep. Which, that makes sense, because the ninja's just never going to bother. In fairness, if the ninja ever did decide to run up and double swing, the Hamido would have been great. If. Sicken throws is a really good strength. Sicken is honestly one of my, like one of my more favorite supports we have. Because of the number of things it works with. And just gives value to, abilities that otherwise would be mediocre at best. Well, I say abilities, but like with certain setups. And there we go. I believe
After
that's the Hankies taking it.
After a strong game 1, the Hankies... or from Skolorno offense, the Hankies rallied back to take the last 2. Hankies take it 2-1. Up next, Comic 1 versus Omegasuspekt 2. Beast Tamer versus Team Error.
We got some beastie boys.
Alright, for Beast Tamer, we have Armani, the Dark Behemoth with Sudden Cry, Azariah, the Hydra with Vicious Flame, Finley the Dragon with Thunder Breath, and Riley the Knight with Item and nothing else. On the other side, for Team Error, we have Warning the Squire, Item Auto Potion, Defense Up, Magic, Defend Up. 14 speed on that Squire. Critical the Geomancer with Draw Out, Hamido, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. Delete the Archer with basic skill, Counter Throw, Attack Up, Sniper, and Red Shoes. Unfortunately, Red Shoes overriding Sniper. And defrag the Ninja with Holy Sword, Weapon Guard, Equip Shield, and Guts.
So was the Red Shoes the error for Team Error?
Might be.
Or was it the Sniper? That being said, comic, as a heads up for if and when you watch this, I would highly suggest if you submit a team like this again where you're strapped for JP, their Weapon Guard is free. No reason not to take it. Because the Slasher has 25 evasion. That had been 25 free evasion on.
I will be right back. Hopefully,
Right.
the match takes long enough.
Well, we see the opening buffs coming out, including a classic Masamune, but can only catch 2 due to units being so spread out. We see the beasts move in as the hunter moves forward. I mean, this way it's easier to clean up. You just dig a spot in the ground and kick the corpse in. We see the archer take a shot and put one into critical. They're still back there buffing, and don't know if that's going to be great with 2 of Team Error going to be... Wow, 45, that's uninspiring. But, in fairness, defend and protect. Vicious Flame comes out directly onto the archer. 2. Catches him twice, then retreats. Dragon just moves up a little bit. .336, but it hits the MP switch. And the dragon's on the tail of the archer. Dashes behind him. Dark Behemoth comes by to follow up. And stabs him up.
Oh good, it didn't
Squire
last
picks up the
long
archer.
enough.
Down goes the Hydra. Blaster punch. Down goes the archer. And that's, which one's Blaster?
Hat.
His helmet? Yeah, that goes the archer's hat.
Yeah, Shellbust is armor, Hellcry is weapon, and Ice Wolf is accessory.
Dash puts that archer right back down. Oh yeah, the monsters do all only have 55 brave. I didn't even catch that before, Fig. Huh.
And with the Knight not having any reaction, it probably should have been 40. So you could have had 70, 70, 60 among the monsters.
Yep. And with those, the monsters in question, I'd probably have put the 60 on the Hydra.
Really?
His counter's good, but I mean, Dragon Spirit and MP Switch.
Yeah, I would have put 60 on the Dragon Spirit because only the first one matters, and it has like 1 billion hit points.
That's true, I suppose. But the Hydra, I feel like, is almost never in a position to actually counter. It's because it doesn't have that much health and tends to at least take a hit before someone gets into melee. You see the Sanctuary come out, Ninja's just happy to buff. Masamune on 3. And Archer attempts to delete the Knight, but doesn't quite have enough. Knight picks up his dog. Down goes the dog. Defrag throws a shuriken to the back of his head. And then a bullet to follow, but he dodges that. Does he dodge the arrow? He does! The Knight is holding on.
Dash
Another
also
dash.
impacted by Brave.
My question is, nope, he's not. I'm really wanting this behemoth to get a turn and life break something. Or Sudden Cry. I'd take Sudden Cry too if it hits, but... Ooh, a 323 Judgment. But that dragon's way back up. Knight dodges again. Dodges again. I guess he didn't take Weapon Guard because he just doesn't need it. Clearly. Goes for a Speed Ruin. Oh, gets hit back. The slow gets ripped off, but more importantly, that slow removed the haste that was on that archer. And the archer's down range of that dragon. Bam! Blocked another bullet. Archer takes a shot at the dragon. You know, props to this knight and dragon. They are holding on. Well, they were holding on. Sorry, commentator's curse right there.
Every time.
But they got the archer. Up to a lone dragon. Delete has been redeemed. Dragon puts down the Geomancer. But sadly, I'm fairly confident this is going the way of Team Error because it's 4-on-1 and they have Revival. And that dragon's just not going to be fast enough to get all 4 of them down. Or even the 2 Rezzers down. The dragon refuses to go silently into the night. But
does go eventually.
Let's see if the Beast Tamer and his beast can do a little boy. Well, a little better. I don't know why. I read boy in the chat. Red boy and is not dogs.
Yeah, that sentence sure got away from you.
We see a warning come out from the squire. Yeah, I should probably take a seat. Vicious Flame comes out. Vicious was only set to low on that one. We raise procs. There goes the ninja's hat. The Team Error is just laying the damage in.
Ooh, boy.
Oof.
Oh, hey, look, that counter that doesn't happen.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it didn't hit. Oh, Dark Whisper. Hits once. Hits twice. No procs, though. Thunder Breath catches the ninja. Bullet catches the Hydra.
Mortal Wounds, his only weakness.
I don't know, that's a pretty common weakness, to be fair. Arrows. Off of a Berserk Archer. Many people's weakness. Masamune to get haste up on that archer so he can try to close out the match. Sees a shot on the knight, does a little over half his health. You know, credit where it's due. This Squire might be the most appropriately named unit in the entire tournament right now. Because warning's about all I've seen him do.
Down goes Dargon.
Okay, listen, Behemoth. You just need to land a life break on all of them. Just life break all three of them, one at a time, and you'll win.
Easy.
Well, you tried.
Team Error takes the match 2-0. Up next we have Fig 1 versus Kjata 2. Squeaky Wheel gets the kick versus Clapping.
I think Clapping's name got the kick instead.
Alright, Kjata Fig, name a more iconic matchup. For Fig, we have Ajantis the Lancer with Holy Sword, HP Restore, Jump +3, and Move +2. Minsk the Squire with Steel, Counter, Lionheart, and Move HP up. Jahara the Geomancer with White Magic, Counter Flood, half of MP, and Magic Defend up. And Imoen the Thief with item, auto potion, attack up, and equip bows. On the other side, for the sound of one ass clapping, we get Clapping the Priest with draw out, auto potion, equip armor, and move +2. Clapping the Lancer with Black Magic Kamito, 2 swords, and move +3. Clapping the Sage with Black Magic Catch, short charge, and move +1. And Dummy Thick the Minotaurus with Blowfire. Going to large, 76.
Large indeed. See our opening pro shell.
And opening haste first on the other side. Overloads for Fig's team, but it misses a haste on the Lancer.
Those overloads will do a good job of cutting through. Speaking of overloads, don't know if Priest is the pick, but hey, he would know best. Man, this clapping is coming in.
Kjata, not exactly known for his patience. His team gets in and gets it done.
Or gets done in. Oof. These overloads. Overload thief poisons.
Crunch.
Up comes the Sage. Well, the Priest does live, despite the damage he took from his overload.
If Kjata 1 and the Black Hole Sun both keep winning, they will meet in 2 rounds.
What is that Sage casting?
Spell.
Yeah, probably. Ah, comment. That would explain the enormous AoE. That makes sense, Kjata. I was like, damn!
It's coming!
That comment's coming a clapping. Down they come! Oh, HP restore. Oh, auto potion.
Oh,
I think that was actually
regen.
his own priest. You know, honestly, that did pretty solid damage for the fact that he was weakened. Hey, the Lancer's back up. Dummy Thick Minotaurus coming over to blow some fire. HP restore again. Local Quake is just barely not enough. Priest yanks out his Masamune, hoping to, the haste will help him. Certainly wasn't saving that Lancer.
Or himself.
Save the Priest. So, gonna call it now that, Fig's gonna need to pull out some serious bullshit to win this round.
Do you mean Kjata? Because I think Fig is ahead 4-1.
You're right, Kjata. I mixed up which team had the Minoris. My bad. Kajata's got clapping. Duh.
Large maps, Kjata's only weakness.
Went out on its own terms.
Either way, game 1 goes to Fig.
I was trying to be hilarious, Fig, but, I think it ended up as effective as Overload on that Priest. It is the small map, and we know how Kjata feels about small maps. Walk up 2 steps in Masamune. Oh, beautiful.
10 out of 10, no notes.
10 out of 10, no notes. 390 damage, solid. Oh, the Sage gets weakened again. Shake it off. No petrify, but solid damage. Ah, there's creativity in kit bashing.
Double
you
kill.
know, he got 2 Lancers. Unfortunately, one of them was his.
I won't tell if you won't.
I think someone told the Priest. Oh, an explosion! And it was enough! This is what I was talking about earlier. I think Black Magic is a good set. It's just I'm not convinced Wizard's a very good user of it. Full life hits. Yeah, but Kjata, Squires are cheap, and they definitely don't suck ass. Squires are great. Also, Priests are the same price point as Wizards. And look what that Priest just did.
Bonk.
Counterflood did some solid damage out.
Counterflood out damaging the spears.
Don't see that often anymore.
Well, pro shell, you know.
True.
Very nice HP restore on Fig. Conk.
Very nice Flame Lance. Oh, and a meltdown! That's what we like to see here.
Kjata takes game 2. Thanks, Meltdown.
Yeah, I had not looked at Kjata's team before now and did not realize that's the only offensive skill he has on that Lancer. It is poke with spear and meltdown.
Kjata knows two things, and it's stab and boom.
You see, the teams are spread out, so this Masamoon's only going to land on the Priest. Yeah, honestly, I like this Lancer. He knows only one thing, and it's kill.
All you need is kill.
That Squire also knows kill. At least make his friends kill. Yep, bye. God, Yell is brutal.
Sure is. It's great when it's great, but boy, it's a liability sometimes.
And sometimes, you know, you cast regen and overload on the regen. Oof. At least he lived through it. Yeah, I'll give Kjata. This is looking very favored to Fig at the moment. But hey, you never know. Could get a string of good procs. His priest, yep, he's picking up, I believe, the Sage. We've seen what this Sage can do.
Die.
Well, that Squire can. The priest is coming to clapping to pick up that Lancer. Squire gets picked up. Sanctuary comes down on 2. This Sage will get a turn eventually, I swear. There he is. Now let's see. Will the Comet... No.
Nope.
It was a good plan, though. Would have healed the Minotaurus. Who critically dodged that Squire counter.
Yeah, that Squire is no joke, so dodging that counter and forcing a Defy Pain, definitely a big swing.
Unfortunately, the Minotaurus moved to a position to get both him and his Lancer hit, though. I'm pretty sure his Priest is just going to pick up the Sage again. Yep. Oh, well, that Minotaurus is going bye-bye. Let's see if the Lancer can make the Squire do the same. Not quite. If he'd have gotten a proc, maybe.
Oh, boy.
Deadly poison.
If they don't kill him...
Oh, boy. I want this. No, don't do it, Squire. Yes, go for the Sage. Your only weakness. Yes, ignore the low health Lancer. No! You were the chosen one! He could have at least killed someone with him! So, it's down to a no MP priest. Ow. And that's the game.
2-1 for Squeaky Wheel gets the kick.
But, is this winner's side currently?
Nope.
Oh. Rip to the clapping.
Up next we have Kaffe 2 Love Card Magic 1 versus Kaffe 1. Raiden Fighters versus Lean on the Back Foot, back on the front lines. For Raiden Fighters, we have Judge Spear the Lancer with Punch Art, MP Switch, Jump +3, Move +2. Aegis 4, the Samurai with White Magic, Auto Potion, Move MP up, and Move +1. Chaser 2000, the Thief with Basic Skill, Hamido, 2 Swords, and Maintenance. And Eraser the Ahriman with Dampen. And really with Mana Burn. On the other side, for Lean on the Back Foot, we have Point the Engineer with Item, Throw Item, Hamido, and Equip Shield. Blanc the Knight with White Magic, Auto Potion, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. Shrapnel the Geomancer with Draw Out, Counterflood, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. And Blast the Sage with Draw Out, Damage Split, Equip Armor, and Move +1. Going to large, 87.
Not sure who to root for here, because on one hand, it's nice to see an Ahriman. On the other hand, Stone Gun.
Somebody is enamored with their Gunzerkers.
I wonder who that could be.
Could be anyone, really.
Yeah, really. You know, I assume it doesn't, but Berserk doesn't work on the magic guns, right?
No, it does.
Oh, I thought about doing that too. I was just convinced it wouldn't. Oh.
I mean, maybe it doesn't.
Well,
I'll have to look. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it does.
I figured it didn't because the other guns did. But then I just now thought about the fact that it's not WP times WP. Oh, and we have a frog.
Hooray!
Well, that was unfortunate for the Ahriman. For a minute, I was about to say, do we have 2? No, but we got 3 getting hit by a Muramasa and a confused frog now.
I love the confused frog animation so much.
It's so good. Well, I take it that engineer doesn't care for it. Rude. Curing the frog. With a bullet.
Bullet.
You scored 10 damage, Lancer. We'll take it. Well, bye, Sage. Oh, never mind. You just lived. I stand corrected. Life coming down to pick up the Geo. We also got Curies tonight, Fig.
Just really all the crowd favorites coming out to play.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, hell, we even had my archer get his weapon broken, Hamido to win a round. So, like, what's not to love? This tourney's been fantastic so far. Another mana burn, he's going to try it again. This time he gets the kill. Well, easy come, easy go. Does break the katana, though. And the knight breaks her skull. Is now a 3-on-1 against one samurai. A Bomurai, even. But he does have the high ground. And he has chose to give up the high ground.
Death Sentence claims another victim.
Bomarai claims his own victim. So the question becomes if... It really boils down to if they actually go over there to deal with that samurai, or if they're just content to throw Phoenix Downs until they run out. Or if the samurai just walks down there and casts life. That's an option too. I didn't realize that he had that option. Ooh! The Armin dodges the stone gun. You're not dodging the Cheery, though.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I went 1 for 1. Auto Potion heals most of it back. Make sure that samurai doesn't get that crystal. Yep, just pick her back up, tell her to run in and Cheery again. Yep, there you go. No, just enough health. Now go Cheery again. That's still enough. You have at least... Oh, well. Now you definitely should. I said to Cheery. Yeah, see, the Geomancer got it.
Game 1 goes to Kaffe 1.
See if the Raiden fighters can take round 2.
Kaffe thought he'd be on the back foot, but doesn't look that way so far.
I mean, honestly, from that round, it seemed like Kaffe had both feet firmly planted on one side of the river and refused to go across. And it worked out. In goes the Chaser.
Be right back.
Masamune haste the enemy thief as well. Lancer's running up, get a poke. Forces her to immediately heal. And Armin's gonna try to put down the Geo. And lands it.
So what do you think of the Arimon after seeing him in this match?
I think he's good for 4K. I'm convinced even the 6K one is pretty good. Maybe a little too expensive for what he is, but Mana Burn is strong. Counter Magic with have all elements is really good, and they have Abandon. I think the Armins are good. It's just a matter of the Armins will be great versus mages, and decent versus other things. But they are definitely anti-mage.
It's definitely what they're built for, so...
Yep. Well, he should have been built for dodging that bullet. Because you're not dodging... Well, actually... Never mind. I was gonna say you're not dodging Kiku, but... Is Kiku available now?
Nope.
Yeah, no, never mind. Life coming down. Picks him up. Does he get a turn? Honestly, I think the unit I'm least impressed with here is that Lancer. Ah, because they are most definitely a jump Lancer, and they've just not lined anything up. Okay. That makes sense, then. Well, here comes the mana burn. Oh, it does not damage split it.
Yeah, damage split would have been huge, but nope.
Yeah. Samurai puts her down. Oh, Stone Gun doing its job. Yeah, boy, when it comes time to pay the piper, you just, you know, split the bill. I'll tell you who's not splitting the bill right now. It's that knight. He is just walking around saying, nah, I'm doing 300 damage. I'm going to do just shy of 300, and I'm going to do it over and over. I'm going to shoot at you, and if you get hit, it's your fault. Armin's stuck in the corner going for dampens. Which, in fairness, will affect that Geo. But I don't think the Knight gives any shits about his MA. See the haste on 2. I honestly don't know why this knight isn't moving up. Those dampens taking effect as that Kamatachi hit for less than 100. Oh, draining poison. Unfortunate. Yeah, that stone gun's hitting for a pitiful 100.
Pair of deadlies is near fatal.
It looks like the Raiden fighters are about to take this. There it is.
So we have a game 3.
See if the Raiden fighters can take it, or if Kaffe's team really will be on the back foot. I feel like with their jump and all that move, that Lancer's about to get themselves into trouble here in a second. I think they're going to hop over that center area and go straight into the enemy team. Oh, finds the jump!
For how few we'd seen earlier in the match, certainly is a surprise.
Predictor of 240. See an opening dampen. Lands on all 4. I think that jump was on the Geo? Oh, now there's a Pro Shell on him. 160, gets counter flooded. and gets healed. Meltdowns and frogs. That's what you've missed. Some really good rounds, too. Oh, we see a slow. Oh, but counter magic returns the favor. Secret Fist lands. That knight's going to be ignored for 3 turns, but that's the Stone Gun Knight. See a Kiku, but it gets auto potioned, and that sage is now in range of that Ahriman. But misses the mana burn. Lands another Secret Fist. I think this Lancer heard me talking shit.
Not sure that's how it works, but sure, why not?
I mean, look how much work she's putting in this round.
Number go down.
Armin takes a gunshot. Goes for an I-beam. Gets counter-flooded, though. Put in a critical now. But the regen picks him out a critical. Counter-flood for, Actually, that ended up about the same after the regen proc. Down goes the Ahriman. Thief returns the favor onto the engineer.
With just local quake there, 2 teammates are about to collapse. There's one. There's the other.
Getting ready to close. It is down to just this Geo.
Geo versus the world.
Muramos is a pretty good pick against the world.
If you had to pick one thing, it's not a bad thing. Match goes to Raiden Fighters 2-1. Back foot has left the front lines. And I almost just knocked my mouse off the table. Alright, up next, Kaffe 2 versus Crab. Segundo versus Omae wa Moshinderu.
Oh yeah, this is the one that he has the names out of order in the team. Oh.
Yeah, just start on this one and then just go to the left.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, for Segundo, we have Armero the Thief with Snipe, Auto Potion, Equip Armor, and Equip Gun. Escudero the Spellblade with Basic Skill Hamido, Attack Up and Move +2. Arbol Nadriza the Taiju with Spirit of Life. And Ayudante the Summoner with Item Counter Magic Short Charge and Magic Defend Up. On the other side, we have Omae the Ninja with Holy Sword, CT Save, Concentrate, and Move +3. Wa the Squire with Precision, Himido, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. Mo the Priest with Planar Magic, Arrow Guard, Short Charge, and Move +2. And Shin the Geomancer with Item, Throw Item, Weapon Guard, and Magic Attack Up. Going to 71.
We see the teams do their opening buffs as they begin to move in. Shuriken flies across the map. I mean, that's protects AoE now, if I'm not mistaken. I think that is actually correct, just no one took protect, basically. Yeah, it's got AoE 3. So does Shell. Yep, that was changed this month.
Yeah, I really did do a lot of things to make all of the pro shells and hastes more accessible and choosable.
Consecrate comes out, catches 3, and puts down the Summoner. Spirit of Life to pick her right back up. And she gets her turn. Yeah, hiya, there's a choice. I mean, you didn't have a better choice, I suppose. Down she goes. Yeah, Fig, I'm sad that nobody decided to take Cyclone, because, I don't know if you've looked at the AoE on Cyclone yet, but you should. Doesn't make it good, per se, but it is funny. Oh, death!
Holy shit. She just killed 2 of her teammates and one of her
she did.
one
She did.
enemy.
100%, that's what she just did. But she killed the fuck out of that Spellblade.
I'll take
Well, he's
Pyrrhic
back.
victories for 1,000.
I mean, he's back down, so it's all good. It was all part of our plan. See? It's now a 2-on-1. It was a perfectly flawless plan. And here she goes for the final kill. Temporal rips it off, and if this lands, he's dead. Bye.
Well, I'll be. Game 1 goes to Kaffe 2. Wild. I guess sometimes you just set a rampaging beast onto the field and don't care how many of its own teammates it kills.
That actually did not go to Kaffe. That went to Crab. Omewame Shindere is the one with the priest.
Oh. Did I just read wrong?
You must have read wrong.
I thought it said
priest...
player 1-1.
Well, I will double check, but I'm pretty sure Segundo does not have a priest. Yeah, there's only one priest on the field. I don't know why it would have said player 1 there. Maybe you read wrong?
Yeah, that's probably what happened. I probably just read wrong.
Fig, that's Gravy too. So, I mean, not really a big surprise. We've seen Gravy 2 is strong, but risky. 415! Oof! Okay, Void went and double-checked. It said player 2-1. Temporal puts down the tree. Overload Temporal Strike. Gross. Lightning Stab puts her down, though. I believe it's now a 2-on-2.
Looks that way. Although one of those two is super dangerous.
And here she goes! Oh, I'll revive my teammate. You better hope he gets a turn before that priest to get out of this Gravy, too. So I think all 3 of you are in it. Yup. Counter magic!
When counter magic works, it's such a hype moment.
Okay, Summoner, you've got to kill 3 in one spell. You know, Priest, I'm pretty sure you could just bonked her. Well, you got 1. Guys, just hit the Summoner. Thank you, Ninja. Well, Crab takes it 2-0.
Crab takes it 2-0. Up next, Soul 1 versus Hero, From Above versus Happy Family. For From Above, we have Rain the Archer with Item, Hamido Short Charge, and Sniper. Raijin the Summoner with Battle Skill, Counter Magic, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. Thunder the Sage with Basic Skill, Counter, Deadshot, and Sicken. And Fujin the Chemist with Steel, Weapon Guard, Equip Shield, and Maintenance. On the other side, for Happy Family, we have Alma the Sage with Black Magic Auto Potion, Short Charge, and Magic Defend Up. Balbane's the Spellblade with Punch Art, CT Save, Attack Up, and Move +2. Lady Ruglia the Squire with Item, MP Switch, 2 Swords, and Guts. And Ramza the Bard with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, Defense Up, and Sicken. Starting out, large 6.
I think that Sage may have been going for an M barrier, because it looked like it was single targeted. Doesn't quite put her down. Both Sages have the same plan.
Nice little heal.
And gave her back a bit of her MP. Yeah, I think that Sage is about to pay the Archer back. Ooh, Dark Holy.
That looks like payback to me.
Yep. Also, I'm almost 100% that Short Charge does indeed work with Time Strike now, because that's twice now I've seen it go after a spell that I think has the same CT amount. And then come out first anyways. But it's back-to-back, so I don't know if it's a resolution. Oh, we see a frog! Imbarriered frog! Oh, he believes. And he's still a charging. Oh, and gets cleansed.
I guess that's one way to fix it.
Here comes the remove that you brought into your team. It's okay, you dodged it. Earth Slash catches two. Oh, fatigue. That's not something a summoner wants to see. MP switched again.
Thanks to the Angel song.
Yep. Summoner's trying to decide what to do. Just goes for a bonk. I don't know why. Oh, countermet. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, no, that Squire's going to be an absolute pain in the ass.
Hell if I know, Fig. I didn't change anything.
Yeah, Alma just likes frogs. She heard about that one exploding frog Ronza saw and was inspired. Crush Punch to put the archer back down. Gets charmed mid-cast. And then frogged. Claudius, I don't know what you mean by delay, so... Time strike for 162. CT save immediately gives him his turn to just put that archer right back down. Kenneth decides he just wants to hit something this time.
And who can blame him?
There, she finally hits the Squire! Yeah, no, Fig, I'll be honest, it's my team and I'm feeling a lot of things about this MP switch setup. Wait! Oh, that's right, Raise doesn't clear Frog.
Correct.
I'd forgotten about that. I guess my chemist ran out of items already?
Sometimes being alone raises the aggression on a character. Or no, he's not alone. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, he's not alone. That's why I'm so confused why he's not rezzing either of them. Maybe he saw a chance for a hit and can still see it. Well, Dark Holy. He lived.
That,
What?
That does look out of items. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but...
Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense, because it's not been 16 of his turns. Answer you, Claudius. I'm Soul.
It's always funny how I get, like, mildly Southern. Because Southerners say I sound horribly Northern, and Northerners say I sound horribly Southern.
It's a very strange litmus test. I'll go out on my own terms, thank you.
Yeah, gotta be in charge of your own destiny. Game 1 goes to Hero.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Hero. I really don't like that fucking Squire Bard setup. That's, pretty obnoxious. It's a good setup, though. I speak from salt. Well, you're going down there, I guess. You loaded the wrong game.
What?
These are the wrong teams.
Huh.
It took me a second to realize, because that was Omewa Moshindaru. I was like, wait a minute, there wasn't a tree in the last match.
Yeah, I didn't realize it either.
Well, it's not MP Switch Squire that's strong. That's not what makes that strong. It's MP Switch plus Angel Song. Because MP Switch is going off and just giving any amount of MP makes it so that they can just negate a hit on their Brave percent chance. And Angel Song goes off all the time. Yeah, the Mage Master on Dual Wield helps as well. I'm not gonna lie, that helps as well. Oh, gets a low crit on that, but the two of them managed to get through the MP at least. And then get her down. No counter, unfortunate. Remove on the priest, on the sage. That's what you get for having faith.
Down and back up with an M barrier to get her back again.
Did that Squire guts? Hold on, does that Squire have guts? I just realized because she was exactly 1 health.
Yep.
Oh my god, she does. Gross!
The Squire will never die. The Squire came from hell and wants to bring you home to meet its parents.
Oh, the sage is already heading down there. Looks like 3 of the happy family are just kind of chilling in a corner. Misses the 90%. The dead shot knockoff mattered. He lived through the initial hit, but the fall damage took him out. Was that a... I know I missaw that. That didn't say 95. That must have been 65, and my brain flipped a number. No way, that was a 95% frog. Well, landed either way.
It might have been a 95% frog. Which will not save you from the lightning god.
Chain... Aww. Well, I'm gonna double check. I think this is the summoner that's running counter magic.
Yes, Fig, it is Heroes team.
Yep. Yes, this is Heroes team. It's my team and Heroes.
Soul 1 versus Hero only.
Yep. Void. Yeah, I'll admit, 90% misses generally are my undoing. Stick in the summoner. Sage gets another barrier up. Summoner goes to put her back down again, but she could dodge. Critically, that Spellblade is completely cut off from his team. So they can't even get over to revive him. 90% misses.
Well, you also have to factor in the 30% that she just doesn't go down.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, for sure. The 30% she doesn't go down, and she has MP right now.
So
yeah, no, like, her not living through the turn, not a surprise. Yes, Heroes team is the one that has the Squire too angry to die. The Bard is content to Angel Song. Strix to rip off the re-raise. And then the Ramu to follow it up. It is a lone Squire.
Rambo!
I mean, she could just MP switch and then guts everything. It would be very difficult to actually determine anyone's reasonable winning percentage due to the format that we do these in and how many changes are made per month. Teams usually only last the one tournament, so...
From Above takes this one, so we're going to Game 3.
So at the moment, they both have a 50% win rate against each other. Barrier coming out. Oh, the summoner can reach.
Oh my.
That was a decision.
Yeah, AI is weird.
She just really wanted to heal. Actually, you know what? I think she blames the Spellblade for last round. barrier comes out. Time strike comes out. Ooh, CT save. Here comes down Ramu.
Bye, Sage.
That shell does not save you. Arch just returns the favor. Spellblade moves back. Oh, they are together. Raijin wants blood, right?
Nope.
Oh, no, I guess not. He wanted to give her a haste. A good choice.
Haste is better than no haste, as I hear it told.
Time strike on the Bard. Overloaded Oh, that's going to be an overloaded Ramu coming out.
Big money.
I'm actually really surprised she went for that, because she already had haste, so she intentionally put the overload mid-cast. Barrier misses. That's unfortunate for that Bard. That was not very... Oh, Will already had shell. There we go. Critically, that did not get MP switched. Which may end up drawing more fire to her. Oh, give it a bonk. There's a bonk. She was also overloaded. Draining Poison Rug!
I'm not sure how you put poison on a rug, but hey, that's where we are.
I mean, you just soak the rug in it and then slap them with it.
I feel like that's
It's
more
kinda like how
dangerous to the
smallpox
user.
I mean, it's how smallpox and blankets work. Though that had less intent, to be fair. She's lost her MP. She's picking up her Bard. She knows she needs him. Sage isn't giving her a chance.
No guts, no glory, as they say.
True.
She didn't guts, so team's gonna lose.
My summoner's really thinking about that one. He was really concerned. Also notice consistently that summoner takes longer on his turns than any other unit for some reason. Even though it almost every time it's like, yeah, the right calls to cast Ramu. Puts down the Sage. Time Strike puts down the Bard. Sage is back. Sage does not have the MP anymore to actually put M-Barrier up. Summoner inspires his allies. Rips off the re-raise, but procs the CT save. And that... Oh, Earth Slash puts down the Sage again. Chain Lightning does some solid damage. But now both of those are out of MP, hiding in the corner. And they're bunched up. Yeah, blood. Chemist decides he does not need to pick up the Sage or do anything. You know what? That wasn't a terrible choice, honestly. She hit her ally to steal health and then move out of the remove.
If you're gonna die anyways, I might as well take some.
Yeah, I mean, it checks out. And it let her live that rug smack. But not that rod bump. What do you mean HP percent? The time mage counter? Do you mean, the effect when they're charging? Because that's just, it applies slow. Done. Unless you mean critical quick. Oh, critical quick? It's critical state, which I think is 20%? There we go.
The match goes to From Above. Well done, Soul.
I wish Hero's team a very happy time. That very happy family.
Up last for tonight, Omegasuspekt 1 versus Break 2. Team Beef versus Tennessee Titans. All caps, all E's. Alright, for Team Beef, we have Sirloin the Lancer with Sing, HP Restore, Jump +3, and Guts. Flank the Chemist with Time Magic, Hamido, Equip Armor, and Move +1. Round the Oracle with Basic Skill, Auto Potion, Abandon, and Magic Defend Up. And Brisket the Lancer with Dance, MP Switch, Jump +1, and Jump +2. On the other side, for the Tennessee Titans, we have Will Levis the Monk with Draw Out, Counter Throw, Attack Up, and Equip Axe. Amy Adams the Woodman with Protect Spirit. Rand Carthan the Sacred with Mimic Titan. And Brain Callahan with Mimic. Although I think it's supposed to be Brian. Regardless.
No, it's Brand so that, avoid a lawsuit. Don't want to worry about image.
Yeah. Regardless, Large 82 will kick us off.
Yes, this is the one with the Dragoon Bard Dancer. That is Team Beef. So the Tennessee Titans got a bit of beef of their own.
That is true.
Phase 2 comes down. The teams slowly approach each other.
Nice Stigma Magic clearing confusion there.
Didn't clear the bull's confusion, though, and he does 300 damage. But the tree cleared it up.
Punch for the
Arm
MP.
goes in for a punch. Mimes continue to run into enemy teams. Let's see if it works out for this one. I mean, if... I'll be honest, if that bull goes for a Mimic Titan... That's not the worst fucking... No, it's a pretty good Mimic Titan now.
Unfortunately, the formula is not super great for the mime copying it.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, she's got her MP back. Yeah, the AI doesn't even try. Because I was wondering if the bull was going to try and Mimic Titan to heal his tree a little bit, but she had already Magic Spirit, so... Oh, gets the proc. More brave for the team.
Double confuse.
Double confuse. Oof. It's okay. One of the confuses went away. Well, actually, no, it didn't. He's still confused and petrified. Imagine if Petrify procs there.
Didn't it?
No, the Bull Petrify from Shakeoff.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, just pay a Petrify back for a Petrify. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen Shakeoff actually get the Petrify proc, but Shakeoff just doesn't happen that often either, so...
It has happened at least once on stream, just not this month.
Okay, I thought I had seen it once, so that checks out. It's just one of those things where, like, I think I've seen it once, but I don't know if I'm gaslighting myself.
Right.
Because I know that's... If I'm not mistaken, isn't Petrify on Shakeoff vanilla?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's just one of the weirder... Oh, Mimic Titan on the ground. Mimic Titan Mime! Woo! 30 damage.
Yeah, not super exciting.
Unfortunately. It's kind of an MP switch counter, but you can only run MP switch on one unit. It's more to deal with, teams that need their MP as a whole.
It does chew it up pretty fast, though.
Yeah, it does. So it does work to counter it, yes. But important to know is if you have a dancer, you can generally expect the only thing they're going to do is dance.
Unless you do some real complex messing with priorities.
Oh, another Petrify. Things are not looking good for the Tennessee Titans right now. Even worse with that jump coming out. I was about to say 3. Well, there goes the mime. It's down to a lone bull that's poisoned. Things are not looking good for the Titans.
No, they are not.
Team Beef starting a victory dance already. Guards the shake-off. The Oracle really wants a complete set. doesn't get the set.
Don't move. Probably not going to have a huge effect, but...
By the way, because of Claudius's question, I was curious what Nameless Dance was called in the original Japanese version. And of course, it's Namerisu Dansu. Of course. That wasn't helpful at all.
That was a slew of stealths.
For sure. Don't think they'll be necessary, though.
Nope.
There we go. Got the set.
Game 1 goes to Team Beef.
I've also never looked at, I knew the original name of Wiznabus in Japanese, but I've never actually looked at the Romanji and now understand why it became Wiznabus. Huh. In relation to the game's lore, it's kind of impossible to know because a lot of the abilities don't have a ton of lore behind them, per se. Like, not explicitly said in the game, at least. Yeah, I just didn't realize Wiznabus was literally... It was supposed to just be Romanji for with knives. And I guess they just went... I don't know what this says, Wiznabus, we're going with that.
We're just gonna transliterate it.
I mean, in fairness, everything else is completely transliteral. And so is with knives. But, like, it's a bit more of a stretch. Yeah. You'd have to say it out loud in Japanese to really catch that it's supposed to be with knives. Leaf Dance on the Chemist. Mimic Titan. And we see... Oh, no, that's Auto Potion. We see another Mimic Titan that'll probably end up healing the Oracle. Yeah.
But it does damage the Lancer.
Yeah, and then that punch damages a bit more. You know, honestly, I'd kind of like to see Mimes be able to mimic a few more of the monster abilities. Stuff like Shake Off, where it's like you could see a Mime mimicking that to some capacity.
I am big beefy. Swing.
I'd suggest some of the tree abilities, but that may get kind of dumb pretty quick. Though Leaf Dance would be hilarious, in a way. Actually, Leaf Dance would be pretty good because it doesn't hit allies. Even if the multiplier was low. Though it might trigger stuff like Auto Potion. I think, wasn't that just 90 for 90?
Where?
Yeah, the Tennessee Titans are having a real problem with this Oracle. They just can't get enough damage on her to make any actual progress, and 2 confusions just landed.
Yeah, like, they're trying to get the damage on the Oracle, but then the Lancer is just ruining their time.
Well, it's also the fact that the two going after the Oracle just don't have the damage to get through her, unfortunately. Mostly because they're both going Mimic Titans.
Yep.
To be fair, the bull can't move.
Can now. Tree is weak against axe.
Come on, bull. Give somebody a taste of... Oh, it's not a Mimic Titan. That's solid damage, right? Yeah, 138. Oh, finish it off, Mime. They got one! They cut some beef. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. That mine's about to get shish kebabbed. Overload on the tree. Ah, yes, an overloaded Protect Spirit. Excellent use of that overload.
Like I said, sometimes overload is great, and other times it is not great.
I think a part of it not being not great is the fact that it procs on moves that don't do damage. So in the AI sometimes just decides, no, I'm not going to do damage with this. Because it both hurts you and burns up the buff. Well, Lancer found the line.
Ouch.
And it's back to a lone bull again. Stardeck would have to speak to the both plausibility, which I mean, as he said, technically anything's possible with ASM, and the desire to put something like that. That would be introducing an entirely new status into Colosseum as well.
Which obviously I'm only going to do sparingly.
Yeah, because that tends to have a huge knock-on effect.
I mean, that said, I haven't played any of the sequels, so I don't know what they look like or what they would have. So they're not really in my inspiration list, as it were.
Well, the sequels are pretty alright.
I've heard mixed things.
They're not terrible. It's the problem of they're not terrible, but the world building's nowhere near as interesting. Even though if I do actually like Luso as a character for TA2. Just because he's kind of a fun character.
And there you have it. Team Beef takes it 2-0. And there you have it. Been something of a marathon of a stream, folks, so thanks for sticking around, coming out and sending in teams and all that stuff. And of course, as always, big thanks to Soul for helping out in the booth.
Always happy to help.
We'll be back tomorrow with more matches, so see you all then.